Good morning and welcome back. This is Mizer. Today we are going to be playing a little bit of 7 Days to Die. I've got my game set up. I'm just going to flip through these really quickly just so you can see what's going on. I do have 300% block damage on, but everything else is pretty much standard. I got those nice long 90-minute days, so we have plenty of time to loot. I've got my coffee. Why don't you take a second and grab a nice hot cup for yourself, and we'll be back as soon as I'm done with those beginning quests. All right, I am all done with those beginning quests. We got all of the boring stuff out of the way. I'm about to head over to the trader. There's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, and that's going to be my chosen path and the place that I'm going to be holding up permanently here. Not as a horde base, but just my home. Um, I don't know where I want to go. I've got a couple of ideas for where I want to stay, but I'd love some input. I'd really love to hear what you think and if you've got any ideas for the place I built. The choices are going to be either on a pre-existing or building from the ground up. So I want to find some place with pretty high hit walls already and then build up from the floor, but that's kind of boring and it really limits your creativity. So my second choice, I was thinking about maybe on top of a bridge or something like that. I've seen people building there before, and I've heard people talk about it, but I've never done it myself. Oh, he came in for a hug. That's not the normal reaction to a hug, but he was gross. All right, so that's my dilemma with the living situation. And then my branch. I almost always go agility. I love the bow. I love being able to sneak around. I love being able to go in quietly and not have to worry about waking up an entire building. But I've done it so many times, it's not a challenge anymore. I know exactly what to do. I know what my capabilities are. It's the same old, same old. I'm hoping for something a little bit new. So I'm not sure which tree I want to go up. Um, I've been playing a lot on the community server on the Cage 8 for 8 Discord, and a lot of my friends play with um, bare knuckles or brawler or something like that, and it looks fun. It looks pretty badass as they're charging their way through and just taking a beating. It's very impressive. So I was thinking about maybe something like that. It's very out of my comfort zone, but I think I want to try something new. Um, Keep an eye on that dude back there. They don't run. I love these guys. These are my favorite baddies. They're so slow. You can literally walk right by them and you don't need to worry about them killing you, basically. Hi, chicken. Come here, chicken. I need to be very careful not to get distracted. Because I will wind up slaughtering every chicken from here to the trader and then forget what I was doing and chop trees up or something. I don't know. My mind is a mystery even to me. A lot of the times as I'm running through here, I like to stop and chop up some of this wood too. It's a great place for coal, and coal is amazing for fires. The forge and stuff, you pop in 5 or 6 and you've got what, almost 20 minutes worth of burn time, maybe even more. It's a fairly new concept for me. I normally see another chicken, and now what am I doing? It's a fairly new concept for me. I'm typically a wood girl. I burn my wood, but I just found it out and I love it. And it's so much easier just to gather a little bit of coal than it is to go out and break apart a bunch of trees. So, all right, I'm going to finish up this last little leg of the journey and pick up a quest, and then I will go ahead and be right back. All right, so we're at the trader. There's a lot of zombies around here. Pardon me. All right, so I'm going to try to do a couple of quests really quickly. Oh, I'll take all of the above. Alright, Burnt House 3. Thanks, son. Last time I played, she was so sassy, and now she's all, thanks, son. Alright, let's see what's outside of these walls. So, you. Ring around the rosies. See, the one really bad thing about bows, I love bows so much, but they're horrible in close combat, and these guys, they have a tendency to kind of get up on ya. No likey. Oh, calm down. Jeez. So many eggs. Gonna be eating good tonight. Hopefully. Now, a lot of the times in these situations where we have a nice short POI, a lot of the tier ones, I like to double dip a little bit, but going through this thing twice every single time you are playing is really unrealistic and something I will completely do. So I don't let myself. I'll come in, I'll grab a few items, and then we'll start the quest. Okay, that's gonna be it. All right, now we're that stupid. Oh my gosh, it's over there. Bless my heart. I just found out those guys are skaters. They do not look like skaters to me. They look like... Ooh, I don't know. Stay down. All right. So first things first. Oh my gosh, my supplies are right there. That's awesome. I am looking for a couple of things though, including, don't make fun of me, coffee, because my energy goes pretty quick considering I run for my life everywhere I go. And clothes. I am not naked right now, but I'm as close to no pants as I can get without actually having no pants. And then I really want to get a cooking pot and maybe a grill if I'm lucky. So I can start actually cooking. 3.5. Over here somewhere. Uh, I hate it when they pop out of the shadows. Okay, so we're looking for a pot, coffee. I hear you. Where are you? Are you upstairs? Are you up on the roof? I think he's outside. All right, boots. These are worn boots, not the best, but I'll take it for now. A little bit of beer. Jen was trying to seduce me away with beer earlier, but takes more than that to seduce me. All right. Takes coffee. Coffee's if she had offered me coffee, I would have been hers, but still. All right. I'm not going to bother going through the rest of this. as awesome as it is, we've got things to do. Oh, hi, buddy. Bam. All right. So let's get our booties over to the trader and we'll pick up another quest really quickly. All right, back at the traders, let's go and check out our rewards. Honey, I'm home. Rude.
You didn't get bit, did you?
None of your business.
Yeah, I didn't think you had it.
All right, pipe bombs or 762. I don't have 762, but I could surely use the pipe bombs even now. I don't think we're going to need the pipe bombs really badly for a while, though. And who knows when we're going to get a gun. I'm going to take the ammo. All right, let's see what we've got here. Clear zombies. These are all a pretty good amount of distance away. I hate buried supplies. I'm going to take this one.
Oh, thank goodness.
I do not enjoy the buried supplies. They're way out in the boonies. You have to dig for heaven knows how much. Then the waves of zombies. It's just bleh. Way prefer fetches or clears. I thought of something else as I was headed over here. I could very, very easily do just a regular old underground base. Maybe like here across from the traders. It would be easy. I don't really love being so close to this area here. Eventually I'd want to move from this place. This biome, while really great for resources and stuff like that, is not so great for the XP. I don't want to do the wastelands really, but something to consider. What biome? What biome are we going to do? All right, so let's get over to the quest and get that started. All right, so I'm just about at the new quest. Look how beautiful this is. I could fix up this little community. See, this is a problem why I have such a hard time finding a spot to live. Everything I pass, I love and I want to stay there. Archery book. Gonna keep an eye on Edgar over there. Make sure he's not gonna come for a little visit. I did run back and empty out my inventory. I was severely over encumbered and you don't want to be running through the forest for your life carrying 18 too many items, you know? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hello. Oh, there we go. Come to me, my pretty. Oh, I should have been patient. I should have waited. What's wrong with me? Why would I do that? Here. Boxer Mom calls these Lieutenant Dan's. I love it so much. Looks like the last guy is up here. Is it a bird? Is he outside? Go. Let's just really quickly repair this. Gonna run in and bash him. Oh, there's two! There's two! Eee. Maybe there's more than two? There's definitely more than two. I should have had coffee before! Oh my gosh. That's it? Woohoo! All right, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought I had made a really big mistake when I went running in there, and there was more than the one I saw. Pop this open real quick. Food is always good. Not the in loot I would have hoped for, but not bad. Not mad about it. Alright, let's get out of here and... Oh, you know what? We need to check the kitchen. Coffee pot. The kind you cook in, not the kind you smoke. Oh, I will wear that. Why not? Somebody else wants to join the party, but we are not accepting invites at this time. Where's the coffee pot? What kind of people live here? No pot. If it was my house, my pot would have been in the stove. I'm hyped up on coffee. Oop. Oh, he was going to swing on me. Yeah. All right. Murky water is always good. You need it for so many items. Look how that is just so beautiful. I'd love to get up to that view. I bet you if we build over the bridge, we could get something similar to this. I need to just go find it. All right, I'm going to run back to the trader, and I will be right back. All right, we're back at Trader Jen's.
We've got the best prices in the wasteland. Don't spend it all in one place.
All right, helmet light mod or wood splitter mod? I'm going to go with wood splitter just for resources. Gonna need a lot. All right, buried treasure, buried treasure, buried treasure. Let's see the closest one.
I think just the job for someone with your talents. I had a good
All
feeling.
right. Should take a look at her items too, just really quickly. First aid, got a little bit of ammo. Buy price 30, it's so cheap. That's too much. Bow parts, if I wanted to go bow, that would be great. Secret stash. Mini bike handlebars. I don't do no mini bikes.
Thanks for letting me take care
Alright,
of you.
I'm out of here.
Anytime.
Alright. She's so hot and cold. Sometimes she's like really nice and sweet, and then sometimes she's like, ugh. Oh, that way. I got lost. Thank goodness that they have markers on this, or I'll be running in circles. Alright. Have a nap. It's nap time. Go to sleep. Ooh. I love the hollow sound it makes sometimes when it hits his head. Whoa. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and run on over, and I will be right back. Alright, so I've got out here. I went ahead and made a little box for myself really quickly. I realized I don't have a shovel. So I'm just going to make a shovel really quickly, and then we're going to get to digging. Alright. Kind of got my stuff set up a certain way. I'm very particular about how my resources are. Um, but let's go ahead and get to digging. This is the most boring quest ever. Made more boring by my protection walls. It's like 3 or 4 down. Nope, that's bedrock. We're not digging that. It helps if you start the quest. Oh my gosh. Let's stay within. Let's go this way. By the way, I've not put any of my points into anything yet. I am gonna wait to do that. Let's have some beer. Beer makes everything better, right? Oh, or not. Oh my gosh. I wish that happened when I drank beer in real life. Beer is like my drink of choice. I'm just trying to get like a nice little buzz, but not wind up with a hangover. This never happens. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Don't like it. Okay, here's the circle right here. I think it's gonna be that way. This beer was a real mistake. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. I did not like that. I can hear zombies walking around upstairs. There we go. Food. That is not a great haul. All right. Yep. Oh, what do I do? Oh my gosh. I'm low-key panicking a little bit. Come on. Okay. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna... Oh my gosh. All right. There's... Oh, okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna fix our shovel. It's fine. No big deal. Dig our little asses out of here. Oh. Okay. This is why I don't like dig quests. All right. Come on. You. Ow. All right. It's fine. We're taking care of it. This is perfectly okay. Okay, next. Bad zombie. Okay. We're gonna move this here just so we can get to it a little bit faster. No touchy. Not that kind of girl. Alright, anybody else? Alright, we need to widen this hole up a little bit. That's what he said. Alright. Oh, somebody just got... Okay, and then we're gonna... Fuck. Oopsie. You're not supposed to be coming through. You're supposed to be waiting patiently for me to come up, sir. No! Ow. Alright, screw the rest of those. Just so I don't fall in, because not that I would ever do that, but, you know. Alright, let's take ourselves to the trader, and I will be right back. So, in my panic before, I did not realize I had a sprained leg, I think. Fatigued, I've got a mild infection, a sprained leg, and a sprained arm. These buried treasure supplies suck. Now I've got to hobble my ass home. I'm gonna go ahead and take honey now. There's no point in wasting it or waiting. The rest of those, I just gotta deal with them. I just gotta not run on them. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that? What is this? Oh, stone spear. I'll take it. Obviously, getting something a little bit more distance friendly might be a good idea, because Mizer doesn't like zombies in her face. The attraction's real though. They just can't keep their hands off of me. Oh my gosh. I'm so full of it. Oop, hello. All right, all right. Oh, calm down. Calm down. Maybe let's switch to the spear. Stabby, stabby. Please stabby, stabby again. Oh, all right. Let's get some. Let's let's just pull them so that we're headed towards where we need to go, and pray that we don't run into anything. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can't get the rest of the way home. Honey, I'm home.
You again. I'm starting to think you like Dr. Jen.
All
Well, that doesn't take long.
right. Something tells me first aid bandages might be a good idea. I don't know what that would be. Oh, how long does it take for her to get new
You could
buried,
do this for me.
not buried supplies,
Oh, I would
get
love to,
new?
but you know, apocalypse hygiene and
Yeah,
all.
I'm good. Thanks, Jen. Bye. All right. So, I've done 3 quests. It's gonna start getting dark fairly soon. I'd like to go scout out an area where we are going to have our home. So first I'm just gonna knock some stuff into here really quickly. Those actually need to stay. That should probably stay for now. Okay, it's good enough for me. Okay, so right here we've got 2 bridges, which would be pretty legit to build on. We've got the burn zone here. We're pretty well into, I hear somebody growling, the forest biome. Oh, hello. It's a good thing I stopped for a minute. Forest biome is great, again, for resources, but I don't want to live here. So whatever base I set up will be temporary. I'm going to come over here because I'm actually pretty familiar with this building right here. I have set up in it before, and the walls are they're pretty good. They're all concrete, which means that it's got some decent defense. Um, and it's right next to water, which is also really nice. The zombies can get a little bit much through this area, but it's nothing that I'm not prepared for. As you can see, I need to heal. Oh my goodness. Um, I'm usually pretty okay with zombies unless I'm underground and panicking. Well, pretend that didn't happen. It'll be just between you and me, you know? Um, but this place, the walls here, concrete. Lots and lots of resources, tons of cobble, concrete. Got 3 bridges, one to the east, one to the north, and one to the west. Hi, buddy. Stabby, stabby. Oh, that was a gusher. That's also what he said. Sorry. Okay. So, this is a really great place. It doesn't take too much adjustments to get this really ready for living. This is the other option though. This is the one I'm really looking at. These are only if we can get some stamina. These are only 1,000 hit points each, which means everything is going to need to be upgraded. I do not feel comfortable sitting on top of a structure that could completely fall down on me with only 1,000 hit points between me and whatever's underneath. But look at that view. I'd want to cut down some of those trees. We've got a town directly to the east. There's another town further down that road to the west. Our trader is fairly close. I really like the idea of building up here, and I could get pretty creative. What do you guys think? Should I do a bridge building, or should I do the building down below? Well, first we're gonna come down here and kill this guy. Am I the bridge troll? No passing my bridge. What's the password? Okay. Let me know what you guys think. So, what tree should I go up? And where should I build? The bridge or this working stiff tools? I'm going to go ahead and end it now. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support I've been shown so far. You guys have all been amazing. Special thanks to Cage and Autumn for being super awesome and helping me out with all of the tech stuff. I literally could not have done it without you guys. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.